Avon Independent Sales and Leadership Representative, and I'm creating a video for my team, Team Favor. There were quite a few questions that I've had from you guys, and so I just wanted to do this video to try to address all of the questions that I had. Of course, I'm just coming back in from running around outside with my daughter, so I look a hot mess right now, so I do apologize about that. Normally, I try to look a little bit decent. I try to look a little decent. However, haven't had time, and I actually have to get some things prepared for my daughter because my husband is going out of town tomorrow. He wants to bring our daughter with him, and so he's going to one of his niece's graduation, and I have to make sure my daughter has cute clothes and everything like that per his request. So you know how that goes. So anyways, I have to do her hair, and she has a lot of hair like me, so that's going to take a while. So I do apologize, but I wanted to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible to address a lot of the questions that you had. So some of you guys have been asking questions about leadership. How do you get started with leadership? Well, leadership by itself, that discussion alone is very huge. So I'm going to give you just the start of how to start with leadership. All you have to do is just find somebody who is interested in becoming an Avon representative. Very simple. Our registration kits, I like to call them registration kits, starter kits, sign up kits, however you want to call it. They used to be $10. They're now $15. Avon has actually shifted what comes inside of those kits, and I am going to reach over here really quick to grab one for you. See if I just ordered some, and hopefully I can get that for you guys, and I can show you what the basic kit looks like now. So this is what they look like now. Okay, so they get 2 full-size products. They also get good samples. This is very good actually, because we used to just get fragrance samples, but these are actually skincare samples, which is good because these are more expensive than the fragrance samples, and they this is also the money maker also. So this is good. This is really good. You get 2 full-size products. Of course, we also get they get the folder. Inside of the folder would be the contract that they have to fill out, as well as a training book. It's very easy to go through the training book. I would say that one of the most important things that you want to make sure that you go over with the person who is starting up. And of course, I'll help you with your first one, so don't fret about that. I'll help you with your first one. But it's this part right here, which is in the back of the book. And as a matter of fact, no, they do not have. Where they do? Okay, so I would say page 20 and 21 of the book, they're not numbered. I think the last page number you'll see is 19. But on page 20, you'll see this right here, and it says steps to success, and it numbers different things for them there. Very, very, very good information. It talks about how to sell, build, follow up, submit, and even deliver their Avon orders. That's being an Avon lady. That's the baseline right there. So everything is right there on that page. And then they're keeping up the money making momentum. Right here, they have their goals that they can do, and I'm hoping that you guys can see that. From this angle, you can actually see it, but I don't know if by the time I get it on YouTube, if you'll be able to see it or not. And then here is the who do you know part right here. I'm not even sure if they call it the who do you know anymore. Who I will talk to, same thing. This is your action plan worksheet right here. This is for the new representatives. They're going to fill in the names of people that they know, people they're going to be talking to about Avon, people that they're going to be sharing the brochure with, people they're going to be passing the word on about that e-store. Also, the daily needs, skincare, and even potential team members. All of that information is actually inside of the book now. I absolutely positively love that. Um, and I am going to see if I can find the page. Alrighty. So it talks, like I said, it talks about the different skincare products and stuff like that. And the great thing about it is that we do have the samples in there, that you can, that they can pretty much follow along with their skincare quizzes that's actually located inside of their training manual. So that is very good. Alrighty. And let's see. There was something else in here that I really, really, really liked, and I wanted to bring out. As my mother would say, slow down and look at what you're trying to show people. But it does talk about selling online, selling face to face. Here's what you can expect as an Avon representative. Here we go. A lot of people want to know. So, I mean, what does it entail? I mean, what should I expect? What happened? This is the page right here, which is on page 10. That helps them out right there. It says get set for success, and it has different things up here that they can do here. Oops, sorry. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. All right. And it's helping them pretty much plan out their business. I'm going to let you guys know ahead of time, everybody who signs up is not going to stack. Okay? Trust me. I've experienced that. I've experienced having some people on my team that I could have swore up in there. I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to be the bomb. They're good. And a month or so after that, they faded off. I would tell you that what I hear a lot of people saying is, I don't make money with Avon. I end up having to pay money to Avon. I do have some selling tips up here on YouTube as well that will be very beneficial for people on your team and even for yourself. If you're feeling like, I don't see myself making any money, I promise you there's a baseline reason for that. And so make sure you contact me if you feel like, okay, I'm not making money with Avon. I can definitely help you out with that, so I can show you where your expenses lie, and I can show you where your profit is, and I can show you how to build from there, so that you're not feeling like I'm actually paying to be an Avon rep. I was like that for 2 years. Some people say, well, why did you stay in? Because I love Avon products and I was getting a discount. So although I was getting a discount, I was like, I'm not really making money, but hey, I'm getting a discount, so okay, it is what it is. And it wasn't until I actually had to do the training that they provided online, and that's the number one way that I can tell that a representative that's been in for a while has not done the training, is if they have a lot of questions based on some of the things that's in the training modules. I'm like, okay, so when's the last time you did training? I don't think I never finished it. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. But like I said, I was there for a while, and it wasn't until I did the training and I actually sat down and looked at my business as a business instead of just a hobby. I can honestly tell you that if you shift your idea of Avon, you will succeed with Avon. A lot of us fail because we fail to plan. You have to learn to plan ahead. Every time a campaign comes, honestly, that's not the time to be planning for that campaign. Normally, before the campaign hits is when you need to start making plans for that campaign, because if you do it during the campaign, you're going to start feeling overwhelmed. It happens all the time. For example, right now we're in campaign 11. We're rolling towards the end of campaign 11. I'm making preparations for campaign 12. I have not given up everything in campaign 11. I still have things to do in campaign 11, but I'm not going to wait until campaign 11 closes to start making plans for campaign 12. You get what I'm saying? Plan ahead, plan ahead, plan ahead. Set goals. Okay, I want 3 people on my team this campaign. then I know I need to get out there and make it happen. If I'm not going out there talking to people about Avon, or if I'm not online, trying to promote my business, or calling my family and friends and asking them if they know anybody, if I'm not doing anything for my business to grow my business, and then I turn around and say, oh my God, Avon sucks, is it really Avon or is it me? Think about it. Really think about it. I have, I want to say two people in particular that just became customers of mine who used to sell Avon. And they love Avon products. One young lady in particular, she told me, she said, well, and I told her, I said, well, why don't you become an Avon representative? You can get discounts. Your whole family can get discounts. Because I think she said that her mother, her sister, she has two sisters, her mother, and 3 or 4 other people that's on her job that love Avon, and they pretty much order through her, but she doesn't have an Avon account. As far as a representative, I said, well, why don't you do that? You can make a profit. Well, no, every time I tried it, I failed at it. And so I just said, I'm just going to be an Avon customer. Well, trust me, I love customers. I'm not going to stop you from being an Avon customer. Thank you. Okay? As a matter of fact, you could be an Avon helper. I appreciate that. However, I don't want to see that she can make a bigger discount and even make money and not tell her. And so I sat down with her and I said, well, here's my question for you. What happened the last time you were trying to sell Avon? And this goes along with some of the questions you guys have been asking me. So I asked her, I said, well, what happened the last time you were selling Avon? She said, well, I ended up having to pay, I think she said her last balance was $200 and some odd. I said, okay. I said, well, you're saying that your balance was $200 and something. I said, well, have you paid it? She said, well, I'm paying on it right now. And she said, well, every time I turn around, I'm always having a balance. I said, well, here's the thing. If you ever decide to get into it again, tell yourself, I'm not going to order a thing for myself. I'm not going to order globs and globs of demos. I'm not going to order globs and globs of samples. I'm not going to order globs and globs of all of this stuff. All I'm going to order are brochures, and I'm only going to order the number of brochures that I know I can go out and hand out. Don't order 100 brochures if you know you only have time to talk to about 20 people. Okay? Then you need to order maybe 30 brochures. And the reason why I even go as far as to say 30 is because one of those 20 people may say they want to become an Avon representative. Well, boom, you have 10 brochures right there that you can give them to help them start out. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be wise with your business. Don't overexert yourself. Avon has a lot. They have globs of incentives going on right now. Many, many, many incentives. Great incentives going on right now. But if you sit there and you say, okay, I'm going to try to hit this one, and I'm going to try to hit this one, and I'm going to try to hit this one, and I'm going to try, you're going to overwork yourself. Focus on whichever incentive means the most to you and aim for it. Believe it or not, if you don't hit that, you'll probably hit another incentive that you weren't even trying for. So don't overexert yourself. Don't get bogged down. Don't stress yourself out. Find something that works for you and do it. And say, okay, you know what, this is what I want to do. For example, I know that I'm going to Orlando, Florida, the end of this year for the conference that we're going to be having with Avon. And I was going to pay for it, but then I heard, hey, guess what? Avon is actually offering to pay for the conference fee as well as the hotel fee. All you have to do is get there. Okay, then that's what I'm working for. That's gonna be that's my incentive. That's what I'm working for. Yes, there's other incentives, but the truth of the matter is that when I looked at the other ones, if I hit this incentive and I get both of those things paid for, I would have actually hit another incentive also and would have gotten a bonus. So you see what I'm saying? Just focus on one thing and then work hard towards it. It was something else also. Oh, our outlet books. Okay. Now this one right here is actually for campaign 9. This one is 910. I don't think I have the other one in front of me. But yeah, this one right here is for campaign 9 and 10. This is what I do with my outlet books. Okay. Because some of you guys asked me, what should all of my Avon customers get an outlet book? You can if you want. You really can. I don't do that. I only give outlet books to customers who have paid me for a previous campaign, for a previous order. For example, if somebody ordered from me in campaign 8, then they're going to get campaign 9 brochure and they're going to get the outlet book. But if I have a customer that hasn't ordered from me since campaign 6, I'm not going to give her an outlet book for campaign 9. She's going to get a campaign 9 brochure, but she's not going to get the outlet book. Make sense? I'm hoping it's making sense. Okay. So I think that's about it. I see that I ran over 15 minutes, and I don't want it to be too long. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to give me a call. Feel free to text me, or you can even comment below, and I'll try my best to answer those questions for you. Feel free to visit my website at LaToyasOffice.com. It used to be LaToyasOffice.weebly.com, but I was giving it a try, and I said, you know what, I really like this, so I went on ahead and I purchased the domain and everything. So feel free to go to LaToyasOffice.com, and there you can learn more about the Avon opportunity. You can learn more about becoming a member of my team favor. You can visit my Facebook page on my Avon business page on Facebook, which is www.facebook.com/LaToyaBurns2012. And that is my business page. You can also shop with me online at youravon.com/LaToyaBurns. All right, guys. And of course, if you're interested in joining my team, you don't want to wait. You're like, you know what? I'm ready to get started right now. Let's do this thing. I'm hearing the Avon throwing some bonuses out there. They're paying for trips, and I want to get in on this. It's just $15 to start. Go to startavon.com and enter the reference code LaToyaBurns. Everybody who signs up with me under my team, I actually send them a free gift from yours truly. It's not from Avon, it's from me. So be sure to enter in the reference code LaToyaBurns. All right, thank you so much, guys, for your time, and I do hope to hear from you all again. And thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe. All right, thanks. Bye.